Once you take a deeper look into the previous Marathon games, you start to realize that the Marathon we're getting at launch is going to be nothing compared to the Marathon we're getting in the future. There are a surprising amount of people not familiar to its lore, and to a casual player, Bungie makes it seem like that the UESC are our number one enemy, though for the future, that couldn't be further from the truth. The UESC are currently our face enemy, acting as a door lock from something or someone. For people who are not familiar with Bungie's previous games, Marathon is not going to have a release like Tarkov or Hunt Showdown. Yes, those games still had content, but the core structure stays mostly the same. Marathon is instead built to slowly unfold itself through time. If you haven't played Destiny 2, Bungie treats the story and the mystery just as seriously as the gameplay. So at launch, we're probably getting the baseline and foundation of the whole story, building up to what's next. I'm bringing this up because people coming from games like Arc Raiders might expect Marathon to just be PvP and UESC without any more depth. This is how I thought about it first in the beginning, which is why I'm giving a quick brief on its situation. The UESC build the Marathon ship with Mars's moon. They travel to Tau Ceti for 3 centuries and then arrive in orbit to establish a colony. Out of a sudden, they get completely ambushed by an alien race called the pfhor. In the original Marathon, this is where you step in as a security officer on board the ship and kill a bunch of aliens with the help of one of our onboard AIs called Leela. The one AI on ship wasn't stable during the attack. That AI was Durandal, who was using the invasion to break free. And the pfhor weren't the only aliens who attacked. The pfhor also enslaved an alien race called the Svit. The Svit are kind of like the Daleks of Marathon, as they're this cybernetically enhanced alien species. And the pfhor are slightly like the Covenant from Halo. Once we break the control that the pfhor had over the Svit, they revolt and Durandal leaves with them. A distress signal would then be sent to Earth that would take almost a century to receive. And this is where we jump into the present Marathon. We're back at Tau Ceti, the whole colony is gone, and there's a ghost ship in orbit. We're no longer the soldier, now we're runners working for factions, trespassing the ruined UESC territory, chasing profit, reputation, and answers for what really happened here. Though for some reason, the UESC forces try to stop us from going further. We don't know what they're protecting yet, but it has been made clear that the deeper we go in, the bigger and scarier it gets. This time, instead of going in as humans, we have turned our brains into digital consciousness and roam in this mysterious sci-fi horror world inside our shells. When Earth received a strange signal, it caused panic, though major organizations and factions saw opportunity in its riches and AI. And some of them who invested in the colonization project before wonder how it went so wrong and how they can make the most out of it. Each faction will have their own goals and rivalries, so your story will be first driven by them. After taking a quick look, there's just no real way that we're only fighting humanoid drones that are from Earth. If so, then they would have to ignore much of what happened in the previous original titles. The name of the game is literally above us. It's a ghost ship waiting to be explored, and our ass is already heading to its first floor in the Cryo Archive. And on that floor, we already meet our first encounter. The other aliens we have recognized earlier are probably still out there in space waiting to be discovered. Hell, to wear the tinfoil out here for a second, we might as well eventually go full-on Master Chief on their ass using their own weapons. And the planet itself is giving off weird clues for other species. Stuff on Tau Ceti just moves and behaves in ways that don't look like UESC tech or normal wildlife. And the Marathon ship is obviously not going to be a distant god like the Traveler this time, though there might be something very deep in there that is trying to become one. I'm not puzzling things together, I'm just bringing more attention to lore as well as speculations. I started writing the script earlier, though with Bungie's recent uploads, things seem to be way clearer. If you want to know more, there are plenty of really cool creators out there to check out that are absolutely cooking at piecing it together. Otherwise, I'm really excited to see where Bungie takes us this time. See y'all, Starside.